Okay, sir, here's your order.
No! 君が手足を切り落とされる前、最後の力で取り出そうとしたものだぞ。
Exposition though, as I would imagine he would be fully aware that he did so, having done so himself.
わからないものはわからないと蓋をして、この先どうやったら俺たちは巨人に勝てるんですか？
じゃん。
Nicely added there, Mikasa. A brilliant point. Couldn't have put it better myself, in fact.
ライナー、お前は運が良かったね。
That's what happens when your plot armor is as thick as your Titan armor.
エルヴィンが生きている。その可能性が頭にあったからだ。
フロックが瀕死の団長を運んでくるなんて。
You're right, but he also didn't say that. He said he was considering that he might be alive in general, not that he might be alive and being dragged over there, you silly goose.
エルヴィンの力なしに人類は巨人に勝てないと。
そうだよ、ミカサ。もうやめろ、こんなバカな真似。
Gotta love how new guy gets involved giving an opinion on Erwin when he's been in the scouts for 6 minutes and doesn't know diddly gosh darn squat, and Mikasa doesn't tell him to shut the hell up.
アルミンがいなくたって無理だ。
I'm sorry, did you think he was straight up deceased right then?
人類を救うのはエルヴィン団長だ。
Dude, with no due respect, what do you know about it? You don't know Armin, you probably don't know all that much about Erwin and all the plans he's concocted, especially since he's brand spanking new to the regiment, and more so because it's all been kept under wraps throughout all 3 seasons so far.
まだ息のある団長を見つけた時はとどめを刺そうとした。でもそれじゃ生ぬるいと思った。この人にはまだ地獄が必要なんじゃないかって。
The fact that no one is telling this absolute moron to shut the hell up. First, he's like, Erwin is probably the only person that can lead us to victory. And then moments later, he's trying to sway opinion by saying that Erwin should be chosen because he, for some reason, deserves to experience more hell for unspecified crimes. This train of thought would be way more understandable if there was a better option B that might have saved more lives throughout the mission, but there bloody well wasn't.
悪魔を蘇らせる。それが俺の使命だったんだ。
The blood on Levi's face has now changed completely to earlier in the episode with blood now just being around his eyes.
巨人を滅ぼすことができるのは悪魔だ。
You're brand new to the scouts and still talking, shut the fuck up!
それがおめおめと生き残っちまった俺の意味なんだよ。
Managing to be in a spot where a rock didn't hit you makes you a coward.
とてもじゃないけど、受け入れられないよ。
Gotta wonder why Eren is still laid there on his tum-tum like 4 minutes after he got punched in the mouth by Levi.
兵長、海って知ってますか？
Eren, why are you acting like he gutted you and you're close to death? I can't say this enough. He hit you in the face, 1 time. Jesus! Blood keeps disappearing from his face.
サシャ、ひどい怪我だ。なんでこんな。
She's clearly out of it, but Armin, the non-doctor, decides to heavily pat them tatties in an attempt to locate the source of her pain, and then have her explain to him in a wearied stupor as to how she came to be in such a bad state.
エレン。
Nope.
僕が巨人になってベルトルトを食った。
ほら、少なくともお前の仲良し2人はそうは思わなかったようだぞ。俺に抵抗し人情沙汰に及ぶほどな。
Though that happening had nothing to do with his final decision, especially since they'd all departed and he was left with both Armin and Erwin and Bertolt alone. He made his decision unrelated to their protests. In fact, this is further cemented by the flashbacks being from his memory and his point of view of Armin, and not from what those two said at the time when trying to sway his decision.
そんなもの言葉の上げ足取りじゃないか。
How the heck is he finding fault in anything and everything? That's never been an element of his character that we've been shown.
歴外に人類は存在しないと思い込ませたいとか、歴史書を発行する王政側の意図だ。
考えすぎだよ。そういうのへりくつと言うんだ。
The difference between splitting hairs and what Irwin is doing could not be any further apart. Irwin is saying the books have been written to lie to mankind about the existence of humans outside of the walls, and he's saying you're splitting hairs, which doesn't make sense because the difference isn't tiny. It's worlds apart. Either there are indeed humans outside the walls or there aren't any. It's not a small difference.
エルディア人め、こんなところをうろちょろと。
兄さん。
大丈夫だよ。もう慣れっこだろ。
Probably not, since as far as we ever see, not many of theirs ever go behind the walled off area. If anything, it's just occasionally Eldians being allowed out for a while for work or whatever.
ほら、あの土手の向こうだ。
How'd you know that though, when you haven't looked up at the sky once during this episode?
そもそもエルディア人の子供が許可もなく街をうろつくのが悪い。
Now that's a severe twisted and broken forearm right there, boy!
この切り傷はどうしました？これは同胞の証です。
This seems like something you'd perhaps not happily reveal upon receiving a single question. Also, it feels to me like if you're taking part in a secret organization to overthrow an oppressive government, you might not want to start by carving a sign into your skin that then shows you're a member of said secret organization. I must admit, I'm confused as to why he'd remove his shirt. Did he go there to actually get a physical and get asked to remove his shirt and then start recruiting him? Or did he go there for a physical and remove his own shirt, hoping he'd get asked about the scar and then start recruiting him? Or did he go there not for a physical, but instead to recruit him and thought the best way to start this would be to remove his shirt and hope his scar gets noticed and asked about?
再び世界を正すためには
As opposed to a secret handshake or password.
名はジーク。
王家の血を引く子だ。きっとこの子は私たちを勝利に導いてくれるぞ。
頼む、殺してくれ。嫌だ。さっさと歩け。巨人は嫌だ。
This guy doesn't want to be turned into a titan, but doesn't just run off at the opposite edge of the wall or something. You know, the one that falls down onto the stone. Hell, if that was me and I felt that way, I'd try and take a guard off with me at the same damn time.
怖い夢でも見たの、エレン。
No, it's one of those happy dreams where you wake up screaming your lungs to pieces. I did write about loving this scene and the twist and anime wins, but it definitely feels like the owl took a needlessly risky move to allow him to physically taunt him when he may have just straight up thrown him over the edge without doing so.
ライナーは王家の血を引くユミルの民は特別だ。巨人の進化を引き出す。
This is true, but how did anyone actually know that? Could they test her blood? Also, they said she knew things only the royal family would know, but then that also means they in turn wouldn't know it, and thus she could have been making it all up. Again, she didn't, but I'd have liked a scene showing us some proof to back up these claims.
よせ、指が痛むだろう。
始祖ユミルの正体は一体何なんだ？
The blood on his hands, which had spread earlier, has returned to normal.
鎧と超大型を地に伏せた英雄を牢に入れていてはそれこそ示しがつきませんって。
Do you mean if we continue to jail the heroes who toppled the armored and colossal titan for another 10 days it kind of sends a bad message? Because they were clearly already being jailed.
悪趣味な野郎だ。絶対にモテない。だが、お前にこの手紙を届けると約束してくれた。そう言いたいところだが、正直心残りがある。まだお前と結婚できてない。何今のは。
どうかした？
あ、いえ。
Because why tell people when you can keep it to yourself for literally no reason?
君が生きてることは大事な務めだよ。
ああ、そうだ。
Nicely handed, Mikasa!
なんでも彼は今そういう時期にあるようでして、突然格好をつけたり叫んだりしてしまうようです。
15-year-olds regularly go through a phase of jumping up and shouting random statements.
壁の中に入ったら初体を持つんだ。
何を言ってる？俺にはダイナがいる。
Aaron's dad thinks he's gonna be able to get it on with Dina the Titan.
もう記事は出た後ですが、一連の話の信憑性は。
Is this not a question you perhaps ask before printing the article?
いや、壁の英雄たちよ。
ヒッチ、来てたのか。
Nope, she stayed at home.
でも最後はあそこに行ったことを後悔しただろう。
おい、なんでそんなことを。
でも 誰かが本当のことを言うべきだろ。
Except that, that's not actually the truth, is it? That's your truth. You were scared and regretted being there during the charge, but you can't just assume that about someone else, especially after just saying how he motivated everyone for the charge at the very end, you knob!
お前じゃなく、団長がふさわしいと思った。
He's saying it again, so I'll go ahead and say it again. Shut the hell up, you newbie! You were in the scouts for a single mission and you didn't even know the guy. Safe to say at the very least that his mission ended with like 95% of the scouts losing their lives.
報告書を読んだ誰もがそう思った。なんでエルヴィンじゃないんだって。
Mind reading!
でもなんでアルミンが選ばれたかはわかる。お前ら二人とリヴァイ兵長が市場に流され。
Not one person points out to this knobhead that he literally brought his emotions into his say-so when it came to using the injection on Erwin. He wanted it used on him purely because his mission brought about the death of everyone, and he thought as a result that he should be brought back to be subjected to more hell in this world. If that's not a decision based purely on emotion, then I don't know what is, and no one mentions it.
だから最後まで諦めなかった。聞き分けのねえガキみてえに。
This is wrong as well, because he wasn't exactly knocked unconscious so that Levi could use the injection on Erwin. He was taken away fully aware of what was happening and was just as shocked to find out that Armin was revived as everyone else was.
その点ミカサはまだ大人だった。最終的には諦めたんだから。
Mikasa literally tried to murder Levi. What the hell is this guy on about? And no one is saying diddly gosh darn squat to him.
お前らは上官に歯向かうわけでもなく、エレンとミカサを止めるわけでもなく、ただ見てただけだったよな。
Neither did you! You just watched!
あそこに。
Did it need to be pointed out?
ほら、言っただろうエレン。僕が言ったこと間違ってなかっただろ。
This kind of makes it sound like Eren doubted him. I mean, they both read the same book which told them both that information. It wasn't like Armin just theorized it or something. Nathan Burr, The Ortho, Josiah May, Bird Without a Word, Arias Alibari, PK Fan, Chef Kilo, Lawrence, Chris Harris, Fluffy Starlight, Yona Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Sentimento, Silva, Morgan Vargas, Master Tank, Brendan Krier, Kyle Farmer, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Gabby Z, Amye Crimson Shadows, Powers 994.